Institute in Mono, Ontario. So this is the first event. Players got to dribble through the obstacle course, do a layup, run down, dribble through the other set of chairs, which is the obstacle course, hit a free throw, run down the other end, hit a three, and then come back and hit a half-court shot. And so they're going to go until someone hits a half-court shot, which could be a while. And there's the three, so now we got a tie. He could get in the way after being well behind. All the players racing out in the court, getting into it. We could be here a while on this half court. We're running down 10 seconds left, so they got a couple attempts left. And there it is. Big win for the white team. So it's going to take me a minute to get some of the names. I know most of the guys, but there's a few new faces here, and no one's wearing numbers. Thanks for tuning in. If you're out there in the YouTube stream land, I'm Chris McKee doing the play-by-play. So here's Daniel Frowlin versus Shamar Rathon-Mays. Both first-year players up here at the Athlete Institute. Frowlin in the white shirt, Rathon-Mays in red. Frowlin from Calgary and Rathon-Mays from Scarborough, my hometown. So they got to dribble through the first set of chairs, race down and hit a layup. Rathon-Mays, no problem. Frowlin, too. So now they got to race down, hit a free throw. Rathon-Mays hits his. Then they got to race down and hit a three down the opposite end. Frowlin's not far behind him. Both players missed their first attempt. Rathon-Mays from the corner. Now Rathon-Mays has got to hit that half-court shot, and he's still got about a minute to do so. Frowlin's still down the other end, trying to hit his three, and he just did. So now the two of them, it's a race to who hits the first half-court shot. I think Frowlin's cheating a bit, taking a little bit of liberties at that half-court line. Couple air balls off the back of the rim. They're running out of balls there. Each team trying to help out their teammates by kicking some balls back. Give these guys a chance to keep hitting their shots. Oh, in and out, Frowlin. 10 seconds left. 7, 6. Again, Rathon-Mays with his last effort. Oh, off the rim. One more. At the buzzer. No, neither guy gets it. So I don't have the rules for the first competition in front of me here to see how they're going to decide who goes through, but I would imagine if you don't hit a half-court shot. So here's Joe Jones. Versus Mabeni Nam. So Joe coming up to Canada from Buffalo, New York. And Mabeni is here from Sudan. So Mabeni was here last year, but he didn't play. He was just training with the team. Now he's finally getting some minutes. So Jones with a dunk. Nam misses his. So Joe's down the other end, trying to hit his free throw. And now Nam races down. He'll have a chance to get ahead. So Jones is down already shooting a 3. His foot was past the line. Are they going to count that? His foot was well past the line. He's looking a little guilty on that. And now he's shooting his half court while Nam just hit his free throw. And he'll race down and try to hit his 3. Air ball, 40 seconds left, plenty of time to hit one. And there's Nam's hit his 3 now. He's going to get in the mix and try and hit his half-court shot. The two big guys going at it, so they've kind of matched guard for guards, center for center, forward for forward, keep it a little fair early on. 10 seconds left. Jones. Oh, that one looked good, but rimmed out. Nam, there it is. Now, they're going to call that a half-court shot, but he was a good 6-7 feet inside that half-court line. It was more like a long 3. Either way, Mabeni Nam advances. And so I mentioned it earlier when I was having a technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but Luguentz Dort is going to do his announcement on where he's committing to. He's down to his final 3. Arizona State, Oregon, and the third school slips my mind, forgive me. But he's going to do his announcement, Baylor, there it is, sorry. And he's going to do his announcement shortly to decide where he's going. So coming up next is Giovanni Scott versus John Duell. Duell, another, come here from Sedan. Here's Giovanni. Both guys struggling to get through. Two easy layups. Now they're hitting the free throws. Or Giovanni from right here in Toronto. So Duell's down the other end trying to hit his 3 while Scott still can't hit a free throw. Duell with the 3. Now he's slowly walking to half. As casual as can be, he's trying to hit his half court. And Giovanni hits his 3. Now they both got about 37 seconds left. Scott air ball. Duell. Oh, looked good, but in and out. And there it is, Giovanni Scott. See, Duell was a little cash walking up, and Giovanni caught up to him pretty quickly, and then eventually won the round, knocked him out. So if you are out there in YouTube Streamland on Bears TV or the OSBA YouTube stream, drop us a line on Twitter. My Twitter is at Mr. McKee, MRMCKEE. Let us know you're listening. You got any shout-outs? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Next round. Knocking over chairs. They're in the free throw stage. There it is. Rathon Mays, long 3. In and out on his first attempt. Shamar almost put an end to that right away. I believe in the white is Tommy Ahmed. I know the tunes in the back. Some Drake, of course. And And there it is. Shamar Mays wins that one.
Now we have Bethany against Giovanni for the semifinal matchup. What's up, boys?
So Giovanni Scott's going to be up this round. And here's Mabeni Nam again. DJ Phenomenal here playing the tunes in the booth next to me. Mabeni Nam trying to get a head start. He's going to need it. Going against Scott, he's got to be a little quicker. Some nifty dribbling from Scott, taking some liberties. Got to like that. And Nam the big man. And there's Scott with a big dunk. And Nam follows. Now they'll race down to try to hit their free throw. Scott gets his first try. Nam does too. Now they got to race down the far end, hit a three. And Giovanni Scott on fire. Can't miss. If he hits this, that's something else. Oh. So Nam still trying to hit his three. Scott is at half with about 47 seconds, and there it is. He hits it. Too easy. So Scott will advance to the final against Shamar Mays. So Shamar, obviously the younger brother of Xavier, Florida State Seminole star. I don't know, he's in camp with the Knicks. I haven't seen if he's been signed yet, would assume. Maybe spend some time with the G League team. Here we go, Giovanni Scott versus Shamar Mays. With some Big Sean sacrifices playing in the background. Mays, easy layup. Scott with the dunk. Now they'll race down, try to hit a free throw. Oh, now he's getting dirty. Knocks his ball away. You guys can, instead of just hitting shots, they can knock balls away. And Scott hits it, and so does Rathan Mays. Now they'll race down, try to hit a three. Scott hits his first try. And he's almost waiting for Rathan Mays from half. Too short, 40 seconds to go. Shamar's down the far end, still trying to hit his three. And Scott is shooting from half court, up the back of the rim, almost. Off the front of the rim, he's getting closer. Now he airballs. So Rathan Mays has hit his. And there it is, Giovanni Scott. And that was truly from half court, unlike some of the others. Took a little bit of liberty. And there he is, he gets his congratulations from his teammates. Giovanni Scott wins the first event. So Giovanni is going to be interviewed by our announcer. I'll let it breathe. Giovanni, not a man of many words. So coming up next, the three-point shootout. So I did a little prep last night by watching some NBA All-Star Weekend three-point shootouts and dunk competitions. Now, I know these guys can dunk like a lot of those guys in the NBA, but I don't know if they can shoot threes like Ray Allen or Reggie Miller. But that's the way of the league right now. Everyone's got to shoot threes, so if you can't do it right now, you better get there soon. The OSBA season kicking off over the next couple weeks here up at the Athlete Institute. If you haven't been up to check out a game, it's a great atmosphere, great basketball, an absolute must. I can tell you I have done play-by-play and as well as covered, everything from the NBA to the Raptors 905 to OCAA and NCAA. And this is absolutely one of the better atmospheres I've been around to watch a basketball game and see the kind of talent that's playing up here. Though Andy Routen's in the house. Obviously the younger Routens. Sam, now a part of the Athlete Institute. I saw Leo, the famed TSN broadcaster with the Raptors, walking around upstairs in the offices. Great to see. And I know I've been up here last year covering a few games, and I can't count how many NCAA coaches I saw up here. I remember seeing the Michigan coaches up here, and obviously Ignas Brazdeikis committed earlier this year to play for them. I should say about a month or so ago to commit to play for the Michigan Wolverines. I remember seeing the Vanderbilt coaches up here and then several others. It's a lot of fun. I did have the opportunity to cover this year's NCAA tournament down in Buffalo. And so many Toronto area guys down there. I saw Virginia Tech play, who obviously Nikhil Alexander, another another Toronto area guy. I know he played down in the States. He's committed down to play for Virginia Tech. Elijah Long saw play with Mount St. Mary's. He transferred out of there. I think he's gone to Iowa State. But absolutely an experience of a lifetime, sitting in press row, getting to watch round 1 and 2 of the NCAA tournament, and as well as opportunity to interview, tons of great players. Spoke with Josh Hart from Villanova, who's a first-round draft pick of the LA Lakers. Nigel Hayes, now in the league. Can't remember where he went with the Wisconsin Star. Spoke to Mike Bray, Notre Dame head coach. The legendary Bob Huggins down at West Virginia. It's an awesome experience. And I got to meet Vern Lundquist, the famed college basketball and football and golf play-by-play guy. Highlight of my year, really. Is everyone just getting a little warmed up? See Brazdeikis out there, Keyshawn Saunders, Luguentz Dort. Looks like put a lot of the younger guys in the first competition, and then the big guns coming out here for the three-point and the slam dunk later on. So it's a good crowd coming in. All the crowd is on the camera side, so you don't get to see too much where it's blocked out. But people filing in to the Athlete Institute. So we're going to read through the rules in case you can't hear it from the announcer. So you're going to get 1 minute per shooter here for the three-point competition. It says 5 racks of 5 balls, but it's looking like 5 racks of 4 balls. And all 3-point shots and 1 rack of money balls. The highest 4 scores will move on to the quarterfinals. In the event of a tie, we will have a 30-second shootout. So are they bringing this next rack down? Yeah, it is. So they're doing it the exact same way as the NBA three-point competition. Get the 5 racks, 1 rack in each corner, and then dead smack in the middle, the top of the key, and then both the left and the right side of the three-point arc. So Junior Farquhar is going to be our first shooter. Junior, an electric guard out of Montreal. He's a class of 2018. He's definitely a guy you're going to see play, if not NCAA, definitely in U Sport. But the guy's a fantastic player. It'd be hard to believe he doesn't end up south of the border. Hits his first one. So he's 2 for 4 on the first rack. We get some Salt and Pepper going. I actually saw Salt and Pepper in concert a couple weeks ago out in Oshawa. So he's hit 4 so far. Yeah, Salt and Pepper was a great show. They opened for Vanilla Ice, and Vanilla Ice was horrible. He was drunk on stage, where Salt and Pepper put on a great show. So 6 for Junior. In and out on that one. 7, shooting real well. 8, so he's shooting 50% right now from behind the arc. 9, 10, he's found his stroke. 11, 12, bam, all 4 on the final rack. Junior Farquhar. So book a spot in the finals for him already. I can't see anyone beating that. First guy out the gate. Junior Farquhar. Damn. So he's Junior shooting about 60-something%. And now, if there is anybody that could heat up a little bit better than Junior there, it's Ignas Brzdikis. So Iggy, you know, he's got a pretty complete game. He can shoot from outside. He can take it to the rack. He's a two-handed player, and he gets up and down that floor real well. So again, 1 minute per shooter. He's on the first rack. Farquhar, great round. Little mo money, mo problems. Iggy hits first, and there's the second. So he's on pace right now with Junior. 3, 4, the lefty, find his stroke. And he goes 4 for 4. And he's hit 6 in a row. And then I just jinxed him. 7. And that one in and out. So he's hit 7. That second rack was his best. And we know where his range is now. He's hit those 2. This one's going in. I had a good angle on that one. And Brzdikis. Unbelievable. Short on that one, last one. And there it is. So Brzdikis with 13. Yeah, Iggy hit 6 in a row there at one point. Unbelievable. So some excellent shooting here. So Sean Barthélemy, there's a strong French connection here at the Athlete Institute in Orangeville Prep. How many we got from Montreal? There's Junior Farquhar, Sean Barthélemy, who's up right now, Luguentz Dort. There we go. Oh, and then Keyshawn Barthélemy. So four Montreal guys. It's very Canadian.
3, 2, 1, and shoot.
So here's Barthélemy. This is his first attempt. We're going a little old school here with the tunes, which I'm digging. A little Next is this tune. So Barthélemy hits 2, there's 3. And he hits 3 of 4 of that one. So he's got a low release on it. another one. Bartholomew. There we go, 3 of 4 on that rack. He's on his final rack. He's got to hurry up, down to 5 seconds. He's not watching the clock. Is he going to get this last one off? Yeah, he just barely. And he hits it. So Bartholomew hits 14, so he actually does more than Bristicus.
All right, our fourth judge from Brighton, Ontario, Mr. J.J. Sidor, Athlete Institute.
So J.J. Sidor. He's up next.
Top 4 make the next
Well, JJ is a class of 2019. 6'2" guard out of Brampton, just down the road.
All right, shooter ready. DJ's good. Clock's ready.
So he wants a different setup. He wants to take it right from his right. Some Naughty by Nature, OP. No, this is Hip Hop Hooray. Here we go. I used to be Naughty by Nature's booking agent, booked hundreds of concerts for them. I should know that. And Sidor has a nice stroke. Flick of the wrist, right-handed shot. And he's struggling from the top of the key. Finally hits that one. And he's found his stroke here. That looks good. A little short. Final rack. He's got 11 seconds left. Plenty of time to get these last 2 shots in. That's short. And bam. So JJ's got 11. I think Junior had 12. I didn't hear how many he had. I'm up here solo in the booth. There's Kobe Lamb. Kobe's a 6'3" guard out of Toronto. He's class of 2019 as well. Another first-year player up here at the Athlete Institute. I mean, obviously, a whole slew of young men who are with this program now down at some elite schools in the U.S. Obviously, O'Shea Brissett and Howard Washington Jr. both down at Syracuse, going to play for the Orange this year. There's the one fellow down at Dartmouth. It's Aaron Ray, that's who it was. Sorry, it took me a minute to remember. Well, Lamb struggling here. Hits that one. This angle where he is at has been the favorite of just about everybody who's shot so far. And he's made a good recovery. He started off slow, and now bam, short on that last one. So Kobe Lamb with 14. So I thought Junior was going to be the benchmark, but turns out he's not. So here's Sam Routens. The whole Routens family in the house tonight. Well, Sam, he's actually from Syracuse. Obviously with his father working with the Raptors. Living in the Toronto area.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
And he's too strong on his first 2 attempts and his first 3. Finally hits that first one. A little no diggity from Blackstreet. Some Dr. Dre. And there's Routens with the big 3. It's funny how that shot dead smack in the middle, It's been a challenge for many of the guys other than for Sam, who hits 3 of 4 from there. But for me, that was always that easiest shot, that dead smack in the middle look at. Because even if you're too strong, you might get a kiss off that glass, get a favorable bounce. So Routens on his final 4, down on the baseline, and he's just got a real smooth stroke. 4 for 4 on the final rack, bam. Like that. So one of the things, I don't know which one's the money balls. So obviously, you know, when you watch the NBA shootout, the colored ball is what the money ball is, but we don't have that here. So Anyang Madu is up next. Anyang 7'1". It's all about the Benjamins. Struggling on this first, finally gets one. Now he'll go over to the second round. The big man's finding his stroke. He's got to hustle, 32 seconds. He's moving a little slow, as most big men do. Hits that one. He's got to hurry. He's not going to get this nowhere near this last rack done. So he's down to 10 seconds, and he's got 4 balls left. Hits the first, gets it. And he barely got that last one off, but rims out. Couldn't get it. So Moreau Amadou up next. Moreau 6'4", small forward out of Calgary. So he started a little too soon. I think they should take that away from him. He gets that warm-up shot. Well, it didn't help him getting that first one. So Amadou shooting bricks right now. Finally gets one. He's only hit one so far, finally hits his second, and then hits a third. 30 seconds left, he's making pretty decent time. Well, he hit the money ball, which is big. He's going to really slow down on this last one, too short. So he finishes with 11. That's not going to be enough to get through. So Moreau Amadou. Oh, Julian Lepp up next. So I've just been graciously given a text by Mark Peterson. So the money balls are the dark balls. So normally, a lot of guys will put one money ball on each rack, but a lot of the times the money balls have been that one right at the top of the key. So here's Julian. Up to a good start. He's got 2. In and out on that third. Bringing it to today now with some Migos. So left in and out, so now here's his money balls. In and out, gets a favorable roll there. One more. Oh, short on that. So Lep's got 10 points right now. He's down to his last 2 racks. He's got a really nice stroke. Boom, 14 now. Last rack, he's got 8 seconds to get 4 shots off. Got to hurry a little here. Can he get this last one off? Here it is, and there it is! Julian Lep with 17. So we got one more. So right now the top 4 going through. So it's looking like Lep, Barthélemy, Brzdeikis, and maybe Kobe Lamb are going to go through. So we have a female contestant, but I don't have her name on the sheet in front of me, so forgive me. And they haven't put her up on the screen. Finally gets the first one. So we know she's from Orangeville District Secondary, which is just down the road. This is where most, I guess, if not all of the guys from Athlete Institute and Orangeville Prep go to school. It's down the road. 7. She's putting on a good showing here. Can't get the roll there. She's got lots of time on this last rack. Hits it. 8. 9. Bam. One more big one. Ah, can't get it. Either way, a valiant performance. Big round of applause. So Kobe Lamb and Sean Barthélemy now are going to come up, and they're going to have a 30-second shootout. So they had a minute on the last round. Now it's down to 30 seconds. So for me, yeah, I mean, the announcer just took the words out of my mouth. Why aren't the money balls your first balls, or at least in the second rack? You want to make sure you get to them. So here's Barthélemy. 0 for 2. 0 for 3. Keyshawn Saunders over on the bench, having a laugh. Here we go. So here's the money rack. And he hits 1. And that's it. He only gets 5 out of that. Yeah, I'd go, my tactic, I'd go money balls, second rack. Here we go. Here's Kobe Lamb. Too strong. He can kind of relax. He doesn't need to hit a lot. He's only got to hit 5. But he's struggling right now. There's 2. And there's that third. Down to 3 seconds. There it is. So they're tied. Can he do it? Oh, in and out. So they're tied. They're going to have to do that again. Let's do it again. So 1 round each from the middle is going to be the tiebreaker. So it's a best of 4. Here we go. No time. It's just best of 4. Here's 1. Barthélemy, 1 for 2. 1 for 3. 1 for 4. So Kobe Lamb has got to go 2 for 4. Oh for 1. 0 for 2. Now the pressure's on. And now it's really on. 0 for 4. So Sean Barthélemy goes through by going 1 for 4. Kobe Lamb disappointed in himself. You know, one thing, like after that third shot, his body language just sunk, and he had one more shot. It's like, hey, if you go 0 for 4, then let the body language go. But until then, you know, the show must go on. So Barthélemy again. Too short. In and out. He's already at 11. His whole team's already under the basket freaking out. And he's just raining threes right now. He's really feeling it. Let's hope, you know, when the games start in the next few days, he's shooting like this. Too short in that last one, but 16. Impressive. So here's Sam Routens. He's got to beat 16. Excuse me. I mentioned the scene. Sam's older brother Andy, who was in training camp with the Toronto Raptors. Obviously another Syracuse alum. He's got 2 in that first round. Finding his stroke now. Some Beanie Siegel. I haven't heard this tune in ages. DJ Phenomenal. He's playing some phenomenal tunes tonight. In and out, unlucky for Routens. There he is. Too short. And in and out. Bit of a disappointing round there for Routens. Only came away with 10. And a much better first round. So Junior Farquhar now back up. So he led off. And he set the bar. And I think that's a little bit more challenging leading off because you don't know, what you're battling against. You don't know what the mark is. So you're just kind of shooting. These guys are all such good shooters. I think, a little bit more pressure on them. That was a horrible opening shot. He goes 0 for on the first group. 0 for 5. Junior shooting bricks right now. Can't hit anything. Finally hits his first one. Now he's feeling it. Too short. So here's the money ball rack. He's got to do some damage with this rack to stay in it here. And he does. So he's under the clock here. He's got to hurry. No, and he's done. And he just threw that last one and realized he was done. So even more people filing in here to the Athlete Institute. So Bartholomew, the guy right now. Julian Lepp, he was the dude in the first round. Got the crowd off their feet. So here's Lepp down in the corner. It's always interesting to see, you know, most of the guys are right-handed other than Brzdikis, but some guys want the rack on that left hand. Others want on the right. Julian's going left. Good start, hit 3 of the first 4. Too strong there, money ball rack. Feeling it from the money ball rack. 3 in a row, and he go 4. Bam, he does. 4 from the money ball rack. That's big. Now Lepp he's caught his stroke. Wow, that's in. Too short, jinxed him. So he's on 15 right now. Everyone waiting to explode. There it is. Last shot. Can he do it? And there it is. He goes 17 2 times in a row. Julian Lepp. So if you are out there in Twitter world watching the Midnight Madness here from the Athlete Institute, drop me a line on Twitter at Mr. McKee. Let us know you're listening. The Wi-Fi signal up here is a little challenging at best. But I'll try to get to them. So Julian Lepp, Sean Bartholomew. So this is the finals. Down to the last 2 here. Good start. Hits 3 of the first 4. You know, he really gets some air onto that ball. It's like time almost suspends when you're watching that ball when he lets it go. So here he goes down to the last few. He's on the money balls, struggling from the top of the key. Finally gets one. It's that one. So he's on 11 right now. Short there. He's got to pick it up here. I mean, Lepp's gone 17, 2 consecutive rounds. He's got to get this one more. Looks good, too strong. So he finishes with 13, not bad. So Julian Lepp, he's hit 17 in the first 2 rounds. And, I mean, by now, he's got to be feeling it in his range. Here he is. Can Julian Lepp can win this 3-point competition right here? Rough start for Lepp. Was 1 for 3. Struggling. He's only hit 2. Now he's on his money ball rack. He's got to pick it up here. He does, thankfully. So there it is. He gives himself a chance here. In and out. Can't get a bounce. It's down to 8. Now it looks like Bartholomew's going to get this. Lepp finds his stroke from the baseline, but Sean Barthélemy is going to take the three-point competition. There it is, Sean Barthélemy wins the three-point shootouts. You know, I think Nathan Johnson, who is the Orangeville coach, does a great job of coaching the guys. Maybe he's got to give them a little bit of a media lesson. Some one-word answers there from Barthélemy. I will say, you know, that was one of the joys of interviewing guys like O'Shea Brissett, and that it was a great interview. Charismatic young guy. He's going to do well, you know, with all those cameras and media attention, laying down for Syracuse. Kind of a natural at it. A lot of different universities, they have certain rules about allowing freshmen to be interviewed. And it gets a little harder, you know, in today's one and done era where a lot of people want to talk to some of these guys, but I know a lot of the schools won't allow, no matter who it is, the freshmen to talk to media kind of after the game. So this is the main event coming up, the slam dunk competition. This is what everybody came for. Guys out there messing around right now. Hard to say who the favorite is going to be. You know, traditionally, you know, when you look at the NBA slam dunk competitions and that, it's usually the guys who are like the swingmen. You know, those small forwards or the kind of the longer guards that have had success winning it. You know, you look at the Zach LaVines, obviously going back to the Michael Jordan days, Vince Carter. You know, very rarely, trying to think, the only time a big man, Dwight Howard, in his Superman costume, when one of the big guys won it. So I'm looking, you know, maybe Dort, Keyshawn Saunders, kind of one of those guys as potentially one of the favorites. If you're just tuning in, thanks for checking us out. Bears TV. I'm Chris McKee, play-by-play host. Shout out to Ryan Greco and Kelsey as well. I know they're up here usually, and we'll be doing most, if not all, of the Athlete Institute and Orangeville prep games. So if those guys are out there listening, I miss you both. Always keeping track on Twitter what you guys are up to. Great to see. You know, just watching some of the warm-ups here, I'm thinking, I'm leaning Dort here. He's got some hops on him. You know, I really enjoyed watching him at the BioSteel game. He was the co-MVP, and I had the chance to chat with him after the game. Confident young guy. Really plays with some flair. We got some Belle Biv DeVoe Poison playing. You know, I wonder, you know, these guys are all young guys born in the mid to late 90s, and that you wonder how many of them even know who Belle Biv DeVoe is. This tune's like 1990, 91, so my era. I'm a big fan of Sirius XM. I love the Backspin channel. And I got a 14-year-old son who is a pretty good soccer player, plays in the OPDL, which I know Athlete Institute soccer program is in the OPDL. And he plays in that level. And, you know, when we're driving to practices or games, I like trying to explain to him who some of these classic hip-hop artists are, and then he tries to explain to me who T Grizzly is in Future. Although I would imagine that no effort tune from T Grizzly is going to be played in every gym, all across North America during basketball season, during warm-ups and during halftimes and that. So we're getting close here, last few seconds of warm-up. I wonder, guys are just messing around. I wonder if they're saving anything, if we're going to see any props here. I definitely know we're not going to see any rotating green mascots on rollerblades like Aaron Gordon or any cars out here, Blake Griffin. Or perhaps, I forget, it was one of the guys put a cupcake on the back of the rim with a candle on it, jumped up and blew it out. And so you wonder if they're going to get creative, bring any props out into the dunk competition. So here's Nathan Johnson, coaches Orangeville Prep. And Charles Hantamakis is the Athlete Institute coach, which I believe he was at Bill Carruthers last year. I remember doing a game as an announcer on the other side when he was coaching. Heck of a coach. So guys doing the last middle warm-ups. So I'll read the rules for the dunk competition as well. So each dunker will have 1 minute to complete one dunk. So you get a few attempts at it. And round one will have 7 dunkers. Top 4 dunkers will move to round 2. And the best 2 scores from that round will advance to the final. And the highest score wins in the finals. So I'm trying to see who the judges are going to be. So there's our judges out there. So it looks like, they got them out of 10. So they've got it's going to be rated the same. So there's 3 judges. Each dunk will be judged 1 out of 10. So Giovanni Scott, who won the first competition, I guess you would call it maybe the obstacle course, and the half-court shot. So let's see if Giovanni's got any hops with him. So remember, they've got a minute to complete one dunk. And he was going for the 2 balls in at the same one after another. He's got a left and a right-handed dunk. Looks like he's going left first, and he can't get it. So, there's the second clock's finally come back on. He's got plenty of time. Well, he's down to about 30 seconds. He's not exploding enough. I think I'd like to see him take a little bit better of a run. He's kind of jogging to it. I think he needs to be a little bit more explosive and sprint. Trying to elevate himself a bit more. And there he finally gets it done. Giovanni Scott, 2 balls in at the same time. So let's see the judges' scores. So 14 is 25. Oh, sorry. The judges' scorecards, I can't see where I'm positioned, so forgive me. So here's Addison Patterson. He didn't compete in any of the first few events. This is his first. He's got the Cardi B tune. Oh! So lovely with the help of Shamarathon Mays. And so one dunk attempt. That's going to get some marks from the judges. I see some 10s already. And there we go. 3 10s, 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 10s. So he's already through to the next round. He's got a perfect score. So here's Keyshawn Saunders. Now Keyshawn, one of my favorite players in the OCAA. He's being recruited by some mid-majors. I saw him tweet out that he just got another offer from James Madison University this week. And this guy, I believe, is the most underrated player in the OSBA. That's a little too simple. You know, I mean, he's got to get some better, a little bit more creativity than that. I don't think the judges are going to be wowed with that. He got a little pump fake, maybe a reverse, just a straight dunk. Yeah, the judges didn't like that. 2 5s and a 6. So here's the young guy, Matthew Alexander Moncrief, which I know he can dunk. When I did one of his games last year. Oh, and he puts the hood on. He had the hoodie down. Pulls the hoodie down. Teammates love that one. This young man can jump out of the gym. That's going to get some marks. I see a couple 10s there. There we go, 3 10s. So Matthew Alexander, he's going to go through to the next rounds. I love that one. So Luguentz Dort here. Everyone's getting excited about what he's going to bring to the table. Everyone get the cameras out for this guy. I can see them all down in the first row. Here it is. Oh, 360. Hangs on it. That's got to be another 10. So good start here to the first round. I see a couple 10s from those judges. 10. 3 10s, there we go. Luguentz, he's going to go through as well. So right now, we got Patterson, Moncrief, and Dort, all with perfect scores. They're going to go through the next round. So here's Keyshawn Barthélemy. We haven't seen him today in any of the other. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Through the legs, off the backboard, and throws it down. There's another 10. You got to go 10. How can you not go 10 on that? 10, 10. There we go. Yeah. That was my favorite dunk so far. That was unreal. I don't care what level of dunk competition. That was something special. So here's Tommy Ahmed. So I was watching him in the warm-ups, and this guy can jump. He's got some hops on him, so I'm pulling the camera out for this guy. I want to see what he's up to. The bounce, oh, misses. Remember, he's got a minute to try it. So he's going with the big loop bounce. And there it is! Everyone in the gym loving that one. Huge dunk. Tommy Ahmed. So now we're going to have a packed finals because we're going 10s, 10s, 10s. So 3 10s. So we got 5 perfect scores so far. So we're going to have a dunk off just to get into the next round.
All right, so we got a 5-way tie. We're only taking 4, but we're going to have to take 5. We got Addison, Matthew Alexander, Luguentz, Keyshawn, and Tommy. Moving on.
So they're all going through. I mean, how do there's no point in doing a dunk off just to see who comes to the 4. Let's put them all through. So that was great. Really enjoyed that first round. Now, second round, judges got to be a little bit more less lenient, shall we say. That was easy for me to say. They got to be a little bit, criticize a little bit deeper here in order to create some separation on the scores. So here's Patterson. Through the legs. That's Zach Levine did that one in that epic slam dunk competition here in Toronto. And he does it again and misses. When he gets it, the place is going to erupt. He's still got plenty time. Got the crowd cheering him on. Threw it, and he can't get it yet. He's got to get one in the next 20 seconds. He's too short. Hurry up. Sprint out there. It's basically the last try. He goes off the backboard. Windmill, can't do it. Sprint. Here we go. Nah, he gave up. He's too tired. So Patterson out now. You can eliminate him. Why are they giving him 5s? He didn't dunk it. A good effort from Patterson. So who's up next? Although I would say, one of my favorite things about the slam dunk competition is obviously the dunks, but watching the reaction of the other players, courtside. It's always get a kick out of that. So here's Moncrief again. Ooh, all right. He's going with the throw and then trying to go through the legs. Oh, it's coming. He's such a long, lanky young guy. The athleticism is really surprising. He's still got 35 seconds. I think he tried to rush the first few attempts to slow this down. And he goes with the windmill, the tomahawk. So that'll get him some marks. I think he just went safety there. Probably get him a couple 7s. Yeah, that's what we got. 3 7s. So not bad. He's got 21. So Moncrief with 21. Here's Luguentz Dort. And I know they're going to do a video here where he's going to do his announcement shortly of where he's going to go. Down to 3 schools, Baylor, Arizona State, and Oregon. So if there's any fan bases out there. And there it is. Throws it up, grabs it, reverse pump. So I don't know if he's going to get some 10s, but he's definitely going to get some 8s and 9s off that. 9s, 3 9s. There we go. So he's going 27. So Dort in the lead now. So here's Keyshawn Bartholomew. He goes with the bounce and going for that windmill. Obviously, Dominique Wilkins perfected that back in the 90s. And there he does it again. He's getting close. I think he's going to get one here. Third attempt. Oh, rolled it off the rim. So part of the problem is, you know, when these guys are doing these athletic dunks, you get a little tired after that third, fourth attempt. And so you got to hit in those first 3 tries. He's trying to switch it up here. He went for the same dunk as Dort, and he looks gassed. And he's got about 10 seconds here. And that's it, he's done. Oh, one more. Ah, there we go, not bad. A little 360. Now this is up to the judges here. So he's got 17.
Good efforts. And lastly, we got Tommy Ahmed heading up.
So Tommy Ahmed, the last contestant. So he's got some help here. Uh-oh, all right. You know, this could be this could be either something pretty awesome or something ugly. Here's Ahmed. And he does it! Jumps over top. Oh no, that's gotta be a 10. So Tommy Ahmed's gonna advance. Yeah, there we go, 3 10s, he's through. So he's got, on both of his dunks, perfect. So we're down to the final 2 now, so it's gonna be Dort and Tommy Ahmed. So here's the final. Tommy Ahmed from Sudan. He's a class of 2019. And Dort from Montreal, it's class of 2018. I got to get my camera out here for this last round. It's been some great dunks. I figured out that I can just leave my thing parked there. Here we go. So Dort is going to be the first contestant. So Ahmed had 2 guys out there, and they weren't as tall as the dudes who are out here. Oh, he's going 3 guys. Come on now. So the funny thing is Dort looks a little hesitant on this. So Dort is going to try and jump 3 guys. And he just did it. You got to be kidding me. And hangs on. Luguentz Dort. And you wonder why he's a 5-star recruit. 3 10s from the judges. So Tommy Ahmed has got some work to do. You gotta be kidding me, Luguentz Dort. So here Tommy Ahmed, no pressure. Everyone thought, you know, when he jumped over one guy, that was impressive. So now he's bringing the big man out. So he's got, who is that? A 7'1". So is that Madu? He's going to try and jump. Madu, is that Madu? Or is that Nam? Either way, he's trying to jump a 7-foot dude here. Here we go. And he just did it. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. So that's gotta be 3 10s again, and we're gonna have another round. 10, 10, 10, 3 10s. We're going to another round here. So I can't lie. This is one of the better slam dunk competitions I've ever seen. NBA You know, McDonald's All-Americans, whatever. This is unbelievable. One more dunk apiece. You know, I got my money on Dort. If you're out there in YouTube world, thanks for joining us. It's been an awesome evening. Some of the best young high school players in the country. You're going to see many of these young men on your television sets over the next year or two, and especially in the March Madness tournament. And you see them here first. So here's Dort. Let's see what he's got in him. So it looks like he's going to go with a throw and some kind of reverse. No, didn't like his approach. Lots of time. One thing I like about Dort, he's very patient with some of his approaches. Some of the other guys rushing it. There it is. Oh! I'm losing my voice up here yelling. So he's got that throw. So we got some Baca, a.k.a. Not Nice. Scarborough's finest. Oh, so Dort struggling here in the final round. He's got to get something in, or else Ahmed's just got to walk up and dunk the ball. Can win with threes. Here it is. And that's it. Hurry up, hurry up. You got one more. He's got the throw. And that's it. He can't get it done. So after a great first few rounds, the final is going to be a little anticlimactic because so they're putting a little wrench into this where Ahmed actually has to do something. He can't just walk up and dunk. So here's Ahmed. Ooh. And there it is, powers that home. You know, you're looking to dunk there about 7-8. A little anticlimactic, but the whole competition was as good as I've ever seen. That was amazing. So Tommy Ahmed is the winner of the dunk competition. So Giovanni Scott Giovanni Scott won the first one. They're looking like they're going to do a couple more dunks here just for the fans. Why not? We got a full house. A bunch of young kids here checking out the dunks, which is great to see. So I think Keyshawn Saunders misses the point of what they're doing here. Keyshawn's in trying to shoot a few. Oh! So Ahmed is listed at 6'2", which, you know, that may be a little generous. Looks 6 foot 6'1", but damn, this guy can jump. He's trying to plan that lob. I would have liked to seen them use this dunk a little earlier. Trying to get the teammates into it. They know he's got it in him. This one looks good. Oh! Yeah, you gotta get the DJ in it, get some tunes going. You know, this dunk, it all depends on that throw. I mean, obviously he's got the hops to get up there and the athleticism, but it's at that first throw. That one more try, he's probably getting a little gassed here. Look at some Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. Be Humble. One of the biggest tunes of the year. So Dort's going to try one. Dort's clearing him out. Well, again, that toss a little off. Nope. This one looks good. Ah! They're throwing it too far away from the rim. You know, I would have liked to see some of the big guys get involved. Got a couple 7-footers here just to see what they can bring to the table. So it looks as though we're going to do the Luguentz Dort announcement. He's in the middle.
Luguentz Dort, a top 25 player in the world, has decided to make his college decision after making visits to Oregon, Arizona State, and Baylor University. Luguentz has made his choice and has a video he'd like to share with not only the friends and fans of Athletic Institute, but the basketball world. As his announcement goes out to the world live, as the video plays for you, the fans of Bears basketball.
So I like this from Luguentz, you know, no cheesy press conference and picking hats, and he's like, hey, let's just tell them where you're going. So here's the video.
My name is Luguentz Dort, and this is my decision. I started playing basketball at 12 years old. I'm from Montreal North, a rough neighborhood, and I have been told a lot of time that if I play basketball here in Montreal, I will never go far. Basketball takes a lot of hard work and dedication. I had to wake up every morning at 7 a.m., go to school, and then I had to take a bus 45 minutes from my house to the gym and work out every night. I had to keep pushing because I had a big dream. And the big dream is that I want to be a pro. I want to take care of my family one day, take care of my friends. I do everything for my city. One of the things I'm trying to do is put my city on the map. This decision was hard. I want to thank all the coaches that are recruiting me and believing in me. I would like to thank God, my family for supporting me, my coaches and teammates for pushing me every day. With that being said, I would like to announce that I'm committing to Arizona State University. 4 weeks out.
Is going to Arizona State. Wow. So he's going to play for Bobby Hurley down at Arizona State. Oh, that's awesome. Going to get to play in the Pac-12. Play against some of the best in the world. You know, obviously, you keep in mind Lonzo Ball played at UCLA last year in the Pac-12. Markelle Fultz, the #1 overall pick, played at Washington in the Pac-12. And now Luguentz Dort is going to join another long list of amazingly talented players. It's great to see Canadians getting this kind of love. So forks up, Sun Devils are getting a good one. He's got his Arizona State shirt on. It's great to see. You know, it's great for the OSBA that, you know, all these coaches now, the secret is out. They're up here every week, a different practice, whether it be here at the Athlete Institute in Orangeville Prep or, you know, Bill Carruthers, any of these other schools, Henry Carr, you can see them, you know, checking out these amazing young Canadian players, and it's just awesome to see. So it looks like they're going to do a little bit of a scrimmage here, just for the fans. I'm going to say I'm a little surprised at that Dort commitment. You know, when you think about how many Canadians have played down at Oregon over the past few years, you know, obviously with Chris Boucher and Dylan Enos, and of course Dylan Brooks, you know, you thought that maybe that's going to where, you know, that's become the Canadian spot in the Pac-12, but Dort breaking the mold and going to Arizona State. I've been to the Arizona State campus and in Tempe, and let me tell you, it's damn near paradise. It is absolutely beautiful. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous campus, and so I'm sure that played a major decision in Dort's decision. But let me tell you, it gets hot in the summer. I remember walking around, you know, in downtown Phoenix and around Tempe late at night, and they have those, you know, the hose sprays with mist all throughout the main streets because it's even that hot at night during the summer. So you better get used to that heat, Luguentz. Bear with me, folks. I think after the festivities, they're just trying to get a little settled here after the Dort commitment. And they're going to play a little scrimmage. Well, that was a lot of fun. Three-point competition was awesome, and then that slam dunk competition was just amazing. One for the ages. So they're just going to have a little bit of a scrimmage. Brazdeikis out there. Shamar Rathan Mays, Bartholomew, Giovanni Scott, Keyshawn Saunders. Looks like my Benny Nam, Julian Lepp, and Matthew Alexander Moncrief. It's a lot like an NBA All-Star game where nobody's playing defense. Yeah. Guys are just chucking up threes. There's Lepp for three. Why not? He's had enough practice. Moncrief with the hoodie. He's doing his best Carmelo Anthony impersonation. Brzdikis, would have liked to seen him in that dunk competition. But like most of the big superstars in the NBA, they opt to stay out of the slam dunk competition for fear of injury and a bunch of other stuff. There's a big dunk from Moncrief. He got the dunk competition really started with his dunk when he pulled that hoodie over. And here's a guy that, in the next year or two is going to be dunking somewhere south of the border. Scott, Lepp wide open for another three. Why not? Don Mays tried to go for the tip in. Let him dunk. Oh, Nam. For a big guy, he's got some, his athleticism is off the charts. Sometimes you see the bigger guys a little bit more lumbering, but he can move. And there's Moncrief with another big dunk. Guys are now playing defense. And there we go. There's Keyshawn Saunders. Iggy putting on a dribbling clinic. You're missing dunks, son. Come on. Saunders, reverse pump dunk like that one. So I see Luguentz Dort walking down there with his phone in his hands. I imagine, it's blowing up. He's probably got, the coaches at Arizona State calling, different media outlets down in the Phoenix and Tempe area reaching out to him, congratulating him and wanted to talk to him. I would imagine he's going to have a pretty long night on the phone talking to everybody and their brother. I just hope he makes the best of that opportunity when you get there. Getting there, that's the battle. But Keyshawn Saunders just threw one off the face. If that had got in, the place would have erupted. That's some old school street ball there. Long three. Nam went for the rebound, couldn't put it in. Oh, big dunk. So that's John Duell with the big dunk. John with the spiked hair. It's Kobe Lamb with the steals, checked in. Guys are just kind of checking in and out. Is that Frowlin? Or is it J.J. Sidor? Forgive me. Go for the big alley-oop. A little too hot from Keyshawn. Got to take a little something off that. Routens with a dunk of his own. Shows he's got more than just range. Keyshawn, that electric first step that I love. Just one of the quickest first steps in the OSBA. Duel. Too easy. So it's great to be back in the broadcast booth. I said did a bunch of games last year for Athlete Institute, and as well I've been the play-by-play announcer for Durham College for all of their games in men's and women's basketball and men's and women's volleyball for the past couple of years. But I graduated with my diploma in broadcasting back in May, and working part-time for the TSN Golf Talk Canada show, as well as writing for a whole bunch of sites, SB Nation, as well as Raptors Rapture, covering basketball, NCAA, and NBA. Over the past year or so, I've interviewed only about 60 or 70 NCAA Division I head coaches. All Division I, some bigger. Like I said, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, West Virginia, and as well a lot of the mid-major schools, which I love chatting with. Guys like Kyle Keller down at Stephen F. Austin, Richie Riley at Nicholls State. You get such a different, take and perspective on things when you're talking to the mid-major coaches than you do when you're talking, the guys from the basketball factory. But hey, if you can go to Kentucky, you go to Kentucky. I know everyone anxiously awaiting the RJ Barrett decision coming up soon. My money's on that he goes to Kentucky, plays for John Calipari, but we'll see. I know Cal has been up recruiting another Toronto area guy, Simi Chatou, played with the U19 national team, which of course won the World Championships this summer, led by RJ Barrett. Folks, if you haven't checked out the semifinal game between Canada and the United States, I think RJ went off for 38, I believe. And there's a YouTube that shows all 38 of his points versus the U.S. Watch it. I mean, the guy is NBA ready today. A true two-handed player. I mean, he's just got a great basketball IQ. Obviously from his father and being around Steve Nash. And he's an excellent athlete as well. Missing threes here. We're down to the last 2 minutes. Saunders chucks it up from way downtown. Can't go. Giovanni Scott brings the ball down. He powers one down. Big dunk. And there's an alley-oop. Can he get it? Oh, he does. Moncrief on the other end of that. When he leaps, it's just effortless. Missed on that one. Nam wants that one himself. Oh, rips that one down over Lep. That one got them off their seats. Lep. Come on, Lep. We know you can shoot. Take one to the hoop, son. He's going to try to take on Nam. They've spread it out one-on-one. Can he avenge? Oh, what a move. And Lep returns the favor. Now Nam wants it back. It's become a little battle here between Lep and Nam. Nam 6'11". There we go. Now he takes him outside. Can't get it. 25 seconds left. Give it back to Lep. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this is fun. Off the backboard. Oh. And Ahmed puts it in. That was fun. Great seeing these guys compete. Down to the last 10 seconds here. Keyshawn Saunders putting on a dribbling display. And there's the last shot. Air ball, and that's it. That's a wrap. So, folks, We're going to sign off here from the Athlete Institute in Mono, Ontario. And Midnight Madness, a great evening. I'm Chris McKee. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter at Mr. McKee. So forgive me, folks, we're back. I thought they were done after that. They're doing a second half. Little Bobby Brown. I got to shout out DJ Phenomenal on that. Yeah, I love this tune. This is my time. Yeah. So DJ Phenomenal going all 90s old school tonight. It's good flex. Little Pete Rock and CL Smooth. It's 3 from the corner from Sam Routens there. Saunders again. I just hope he can do it, you know, when the season starts. It's a big year for him. And it's a guy that, like I said, I believe Definitely at least a high mid-major talent. The word's not out yet. But I'd like to see him put up some numbers and show what he can do. Create some better opportunities for himself. Routens in the corner with Jones. Or Scott, sorry. Folks, try when you're doing broadcasting, it's challenging enough, but when no one's got names or numbers on, it gets even more challenging, so forgive me. I like the Mobeni Nam Julian Lepp battle that was going on. We'll see a bit more of that. I can just watch those guys go one-on-one for the next 15. Oh, there's a great steal. They're going for the lob. Saunders for another three. Scott from three. Nam with the rebound. No, that was way off. Saunders drives, switches. Nam didn't even realize they're coming down. Scott won the alley-oop, lovely. Thankfully, there's no refs out there. There's a lot of traveling and double dribbles and all in the name of fun. Bartholomew. The two Bartholomews, no relation, from what I'm told. Two guys named Bartholomew from Montreal, not related. So last little bit of fun for these guys before, they get down to real business, what they've been working hard all summer and off season. Scott with a big dunk. Some Bad and Bougie. I had the chance to go down to a Night Crown League game earlier this summer, and I much prefer the atmosphere up here, the Athlete Institute. Better basketball. I mean, there were certain nights I know guys like Kelly Olynyk were out there hitting game-winning shots. But they don't really play as a unit the same way that these young men do. So the quality of the ball, I think suffers when it's like five individuals out there. Almost a big dunk from Saunders. Bartholomew. Routens, he had the look. Kicks it out to Lamb. Too short. Nam, big dunk. It's like these rims have taken some abuse tonight anyways. I see Dort over there on his phone. He hasn't stopped since he's made the announcement, blowing up. Another big dunk from Saunders. You know, Arizona State, obviously it's a great academic institute, a gorgeous campus, but it is also known for having some lovely students, shall we say. So, you know, the young male student athletes, it never hurts when trying to recruit the guys. That was too easy on that dunk. He's hanging on. He's going to snap that rim. Lamb dribbling up. In the corner. Big three. It's Sidor. No Barthélemy. Oh, there it is. Oh, Saunders blew that one. There's Scott. Outside Sidor for three. And there it is, big three. And that's the winning shot, looks like. From half court for the win. Oh, off the back of the buzzer. So if anything, the last 30 seconds were exciting. 62-61, and that's scrimmage. So Wednesday night is the official season opener, a week from tonight. Both teams will be playing back-to-back. I was here for the opener last year with both teams, so great basketball, really enjoyed that. And once again, if you haven't been out here, you got to do so. So I think now we're finally going to sign off from the Athlete Institute. I'm Chris McKee. Thanks to Mark Peterson, Tony McIntyre, and everyone here at the Athlete Institute for allowing me the opportunity to do this. Much appreciated. We'll see you guys soon.